In this segment, we're going to take a look at embedding content from Google Slides and PowerPoint Online. As you can see, I already have a Google Slides presentation on the screen. Looks like that. And I've actually hyperlinked a few items here because I want to play around with what's possible. And so come along as we sort of explore embedding this Google Slide presentation. Now obviously one of the first things that I can do here is click on share up in the top right hand corner and make sure that anyone with the link can access this presentation. So if I click on copy, this means that if I were to switch to a incognito browser or in private window, I actually have a slideshow that I can jump through and take advantage of. So when I hit present, it's going to look like this. And so at this point I can choose to jump around and go back. Now if I want to just put this presentation as is, I could easily go back to here and add a page and say view flashcard presentation. This would allow me to link my content, and now students would be able to view that. But I actually want this presentation to appear down below. So one of the ways that we can achieve that is to go to File and choose Publish to the Web. And one of the things that you'll immediately see is, of course, there's a link that you can get, but there's also embed code. And the embed code will allow you to copy and paste that code just like you did with other embed tools. And now you can see this is an iframe again. So I've copied that and I can come back here to my presentation. Again, let's try just using the insert content. And I'm going to make sure that I'm inserting on media. And I click on insert media and hit create. And if all goes well, when I click on my flashcards page, my presentation will jump up. Now if you've hyperlinked your slideshow to make it easy for participants to jump around, they can just come in and click on different aspects of their slide and it will jump them around the screen or jump them around the slideshow. Now I didn't add any return buttons, but if I wanted to, what I could do is just take a quick screenshot. I'm going to copy that and watch what happens. This is just a little picture that I'm going to put in each slide, and when I link, I'm going to say link to slides in the presentation. I'm going to say link back to slide 1. So now that I have that linked, I can quickly jump to each one of my slides, and what I hope is happening is that I'll be able to jump back. So easy way to test that is, let me jump over to chair. Here's my button down here in the bottom left hand corner. I click on it and hopefully it would take me back, but it looks like it didn't. So that means that it didn't copy the link that I made. So all I need to do is adjust that and say I want it to go to the first slide, and let's see if it does that. Okay, that will work. So I need to just quickly replace that. Now a smarter way of doing this would have been to probably put this on my master slide. So if I come up here to my slide and edit the master, I could probably put that there, and let's see what happens when I come back. So let's try it again just for fun. Chair, and you can see it actually does allow me to jump back and forth. So this creates that sort of hyper slide kind of ability, and now that I have it there, I can jump over to chair, and then students can quickly jump back to the main. Oops, I didn't fix that one. But hopefully you get the idea what's possible with an embedded slideshow. If you're familiar with PowerPoint, you can see I've got PowerPoint Online. This is the web-based version of PowerPoint. If I come up here to share, top right hand corner, I see that anyone with a link can edit. Of course, I can choose to adjust that or change that. But one of the other options that I have is to copy the link. So here is the copy link, and for fun, let's just see what this looks like. I'm going to drop it right here under my slideshow, and I'm going to insert the content, and it's going to be media, paste in that, and when I click on save changes, let's see what happens. Okay, so what happened is essentially I have just a black box that I can't interact with. So that probably didn't work as well as I'd hoped. I think what I'd probably do is take a quick screenshot, and in case anybody's curious what tool I'm using Lightshot, which is available for free, works on all your different devices, Windows, Mac, and Chromebook, and it can also be a Chromebook extension. It looks like that. So I'll bring it up in a little bit, but I can paste in a picture, or try to paste in a picture. Let me see here. Let me grab it one more time. Sometimes pasting in works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and click save, and save this just as a standard screenshot. Let me queue up that link. Now I want to drop in that image right here, so I'm going to just come back to my insert image. I'm going to attach a file, get the screenshot. It's uploading that screenshot. When it's done, the screenshot is now there. I can choose to adjust it using either the handles, or I could just click on the little image icon and then make different adjustments here. If I want this picture to be linked, I can just highlight it, choose link, and there we go. Now if I click on save changes, I have a thumbnail of my PowerPoint Online slideshow that's shared with anyone. When I click on it, it's going to take students out of Schoology and straight over to PowerPoint, where they'll be able to see that slideshow. So not as easy to embed, I think, as Google Slides, but again, there may be another approach that I'm missing.